Hi, I'm Jackie with Advantage Health, and I'll be taking you through your Total Body 2 workout today. You're going to need a pair of light or medium weight dumbbells for this workout, so go ahead and get set up and we'll get started. Alright, let's get started with the warm-up. Go ahead and start jogging it in place. Get your heart rate up a little bit here. We'll do just a little bit of cardio for the first few minutes, and then we'll get into our strength workout after that. And we'll switch to a march in place next, a little bit higher knees, pump your arms. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg, prop your heel up, bring your toe pointing up towards the ceiling, and then we're gonna swoop right down past that leg. Do this 3 times. Give a generous bend in your other knee, the one that's planted, that foot on the ground. And switch sides to the other leg. Feel a little stretch waking up the back side of the body here. And then we'll do some big arm circles in the forwards direction. And big arm circles going backwards. And step your feet out wide, big stretch up and over, side body stretch, and switch sides. And back to a little bit of cardio, get the heart rate up again. Heel jacks or jumping jacks. Start to feel a little bit of heat coming into the body. And gently swing the arms in the front. And we'll do some butt kicks next, so heels to glutes. Pump the arms. And we'll go back to a little jog in place. For our workout today, we're going to be doing roughly 15 reps of every exercise that we do. We've got a group of 5 exercises, and we'll go through a few rounds here. Add up to a 30-minute workout. So make sure you've got your dumbbells nearby, make sure you've got some water nearby. We're going to start with lateral lunges. We're going to alternate side to side. So what you're going to do here is step out to the side. Your feet will stay parallel to each other. You're going to sit your hips back like you're touching your butt to a chair, and then you're going to stand back up to the center. And then we're going to alternate over to the other side. We're going to go until we get 8 on each leg. So go ahead and join me here. If 8 on each side feels like too many for you, you can go ahead and cut it down, maybe 6 on each side or 4 on each side, whatever feels good for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Pressing into your heels here. And your arms can go through whatever motion feels good for you. Going at a speed that feels challenging but comfortable at the same time. A little bit of both. Really pushing into the heels, stick the butt out. Good, just one more on each side. And then we're gonna grab our dumbbells right away. Go ahead and grab your weights. We're going to do an upright row using your dumbbells, a light or medium pair. We're going to start with those dumbbells right in the front. We're going to pull right up to the chin, leading with the elbows. Let's do 15 of these. Here we go. Really pulling the elbows up. Awesome, great start today. 3, 2, last one. Good, and we're gonna keep those weights in our hands here. We're gonna do RDLs next. We're gonna do RDLs with angled feet. So we're gonna angle the toes just slightly out to the sides, feet hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders back into really great posture. Just a little bit of bend in the knees, and then otherwise the legs are gonna stay mostly straight. We're gonna hinge at the hips. So right at the hip joint, leaning forwards. Again, the toes slightly angled out to the sides, and then stand all the way up at the top. Join me when you can. We're doing 15 of these. Here we go. Your back should stay flat and straight. Really good posture here. Awesome, nice job. Remember, just a little bend in the knees. Good, and rest. We're going to switch to just one dumbbell now. We're going to hold that dumbbell horizontally, and then we're reaching it up overhead, starting with the arms straight, your biceps right by your ears. We're going to do an overhead tricep extension, bending at the elbows until they reach a little bit greater than a 90-degree angle, and then pressing it back up overhead. Jump in when you're ready. We're working the triceps here, which is right here on the back side of your upper arm. Going for 15 reps of this again. Or maybe you choose to do 14, 12, 10, whatever feels good, whatever feels slightly challenging. Good, and rest. All right, our next one, going down to the floor. We're gonna be down on the ground for this one. No weights for this exercise. You're gonna start laying flat on your back. Bring your heels in close. I like to reach down so that you can touch the backs of your shoes. That's how you know your feet are in the right position. Knees are gonna stay bent. You're gonna push your heels into the ground and lift your hips up into a bridge position. And we're gonna do 15 bridges just like this. Go ahead and join me. Here we go, and start. We're doing 15. Squeeze your cheeks each time you raise your hips up. Raising as high as you can each time. Really pressing the hips up towards the sky. Here we're working the glutes, the hamstrings, and the lower back, everything on the back side of the body. Awesome, keep it going. One more, and rest. Awesome, we're gonna go right back to the start of this with our lateral lunges going side to side. If you need a quick drink, now it's a good time to grab a quick drink of water. And then we're gonna get started again. So alternating lateral lunges, stepping out and onto your heel. Here we go, starting good posture, ready, and begin. Here we go. Fantastic, keep it going. Don't feel afraid to stick your booty out. Good, last one, and rest. All right, going back to our upright row, grab your pair of dumbbells. Upright row, pulling your dumbbells to your chin, leading with your elbows. Imagine you've got strings like a puppet attached to your elbow, and I'm pulling those strings up on your elbows. You're gonna lift, 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 ready, and start. Here we go. Good. Awesome job. right, setting up for our RDL. Feet at a slight angle, feet hip distance apart. So if you pointed at your hip bones and pointed down at your shoes, that's exactly the distance you want your feet to be. Slight angle outwards on those toes, just a small angle. Really good posture, shoulders back, hinging at the hips, little bend in the knees. Here we go. Keep your dumbbells close to your legs and stand. Here we go. Really good posture, straight flat back. Awesome. Each time you stand up, squeeze your glutes. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, switching to just one dumbbell for our overhead tricep extension. Start with that dumbbell horizontal. Reach your arms straight up overhead, tuck your elbows in right by your forehead, squeeze your elbows close to your face. Here we go, and start. Awesome, good start. Here we go, keep it going. More than halfway, you got this. Remember, you can follow along with me, or you can go at a different pace that works better for you. Good, and rest. The best thing about Advantage Start is that you get to go at your own pace. These workouts are for you. You adjust to whatever feels good, whatever feels challenging for your body today. Down to the ground, our bridges are coming next. Remember, reach down, touch your fingertips to your shoes. That's how you know you're in the right setup. We're gonna do 15 bridges. Ready, and lift. Here we go. Really great job. Keep it going. We've got 5 more. You got it. And rest. Awesome. We're going to stand back up now. We're going to take a little bit longer break here, so we'll take about 20 to 30 seconds, grab some water, take a little rest here. Alright guys, we've got 2 rounds down, we've got 2 rounds to go. We're going to start with our lateral lunges going side to side. Ready, and start. Here we go. Awesome, good start. Keep your weight on your heel when you're pushing back into that foot. Great job. One more on each side. And grab your dumbbells. Moving on to our upright row. A pair of weights, or maybe just one weight is challenging enough. Dumbbells start right in front. Lead with your elbows. Ready, and begin. Here we go. Remember, we're doing 15 reps of everything. Unless that feels like too much for you, adjust however you see fit. Last one, and we're going to set up for RDLs next. So feet hip distance with a little angle, Really great posture, and start. Make sure you're bending mostly at the hips here, just a tiny bend in the knees. And rest. All right, one dumbbell for the next one, our overhead tricep extension. Reaching the arms straight up, biceps right by your ears. Tuck your elbows in close and begin bending backwards. Press. Squeezing the triceps. Nice job. You're doing great. Three, two, last one. Rest. Set your dumbbell aside, moving down to the ground. Hip bridges. Bring your heels in close, bending the knees. Flat back. And begin. Raise the hips. Awesome start. Keep it going. Just a few more. And rest. All right, grab some water, take a little rest. We're moving on to our last round already. Last round, number 4. Starting with our lateral lunges, alternating side to side. All right, take a deep breath, last round, let's crush it. Here we go, and start. Really pushing into the heels. Your other leg should be straight. Feeling the work on the inner thighs. Nice job. Almost done, last round of these. Great job, and rest. All right, grab your weights now. Upright row. Really good posture, set it up. And begin. Lead with the elbows. Make sure you're keeping a steady breathing rate. Awesome, getting stronger. Every rep. Last one, and rest. Set those dumbbells down to your sides, or bring those dumbbells down to your sides, I should say. Feet hip distance apart, shoulders roll back. We're on our last 3 exercises. Let's finish strong here. Slight angle on the toes, hinging mostly at the hips, just a tiny bend in the knees. Big difference here between a squat where you're bending at the knees, and this is a hip hinge, bending mostly at that hip joint. Ready, begin. Squeeze the hips at the top. Should be feeling a big stretch across the hamstrings here, the back sides of the legs. Squeeze the glutes at the top each time. Keep that great posture. 2 more. Good. All right, setting down one dumbbell, or maybe you have a different weight that you want to grab, a heavier one or a lighter one. Our overhead tricep extension. Arms reach up, And bending back, here we go, start. Good, try to press the arms all the way straight at the top. Nice job. Squeeze the elbows in, last rep. And rest, set your weight aside, down to the floor, hip bridges. Our final exercise on our final round. This feels good. Let's get started, and up. Nice work. Really raise the hips high each time. And rest. We're going to stay down on the ground here for our final stretch. So go ahead and straighten the legs up, reaching towards the toes, trying to keep mostly good posture, maybe just a little bit of rounding in the back, but mostly straight posture, reaching towards the shoes or your shins. Get a little stretch. Great workout today. Thanks for joining me. Let's tuck one foot in, little figure 4 stretch, and then reaching towards your other shoe. Again, trying to keep mostly good posture here. And switch sides. Stretching towards your shoe or towards your shin. Feeling the stretch on the back side of the legs. Do one more stretch down on the ground. Go ahead and prop yourself up with your hands. Cross one ankle over your knee. The closer you pull this heel in, the more you'll feel this stretch. You should feel it on the outside of your hips. Keeping good posture with your hands. Slowing your heart rate down. Nice job today. You had an awesome workout. Bringing your heart rate back down now. Bringing your breathing rate back down. Switch sides. Each stretch might feel a little different on each side here, so if you're noticing some differences there, that's perfectly fine, perfectly normal. Just trying to stretch those, give those the attention that they need. And we'll go ahead and stand up, give a little stretch to the upper body. Reaching one arm over and across, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then swing them a couple times, and then we'll stretch on the other side. Give that arm a little pull. Be gentle with it. Relax the shoulder again away from the ears. And then the last one, we'll finish setting ourselves into good posture. So reaching the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers if you can. If you can't, just really reaching, stretching in that direction, and then rolling the shoulders down and back. Maybe feel a little tension, rock your neck side to side, or in a circle. And then try to keep this great posture that you're in now for the rest of the day. Thanks for doing this Total Body 2 workout with me, and I'll see you next time.